you were a child. And even if you had a strict parent, you know you didn't like strict parenting. And you know ultimately it wasn't strict parenting or the lack of that formed you. It was just you as an individual and mainly love that you felt or didn't feel. Love covers a multitude of sin, and feeling safe and comfortable with your parent is more important than discipline and rules. When in doubt, love, relax. Your kid's going to make mistakes no matter what. Your daughter's probably going to give a blow job no matter what. Your son is probably going to get pulled over by the police no matter what. And what I can tell you in life is it's a little bit of a crapshoot to get through life. Okay. When you become an adult and when your children become an adult, it's a whole nother ball game of life. But all I would tell you to do is, when in doubt, build your relationship with your children with the foundation of love. Flying Solo, great to see you. He's gone through a divorce. My parents went through a divorce. And what I can tell you is both of my parents uh, did the right thing by me as best they could, but my mom was easier to get along with than my father, bottom line, even though my father did things for me. And what I could tell any parent getting a divorce is give your children space to figure out their own life. Um, just like you need space between the spouse. If you're doing the best you can, and if you try to be overall positive, look, remember, children are not like this unique species. Children are you. Who do you like to be around? Okay. You know, you don't want to be around drill sergeants. You don't want to be around assholes. Certainly, there's different protocols for every relationship. And certainly, sometimes, even on this channel, like I'm very firm and I often share with you guys, I'm trying to instill a certain mindset. But overall, I'm a teddy bear in real life, but overall, I'm by myself throughout my life. Because after I gotten certain skill sets and after I've do what I need to do for my life, I take with me all the lessons that I've learned from others and that others have helped me with. And I just find my life better to be mainly by myself. But even right now, I don't have to be up here in New Jersey, but I choose to be for the time that I've spent here. And I spent no time with my father. While I felt he loved me, he did the best he could. But I also felt like, look, I also feel like, look, I never want to be around someone, okay, that just is not easy to be around, period. Um, and as an adult, you get to deform that decision. But even as children, like I was watching some video today about immigrant parents who are very strict on their children. And what I can tell you is, look, I know my grandparents immigrated over, and my father, he was treated very strictly by my grandfather, so I get that. But look, at the end of the day, you're going to have some kids that are assholes, some kids that are superstars. And if you think being strict is going to get the most out of them, I don't think so. I think, look, just teach them the basic essentials of life, okay? Basic right from wrongs, basic structure. But you're going to probably have one nut job out of your children. You're going to probably have one superstar, and you may have one drug addict. That's the reality of life. Now, maybe not. Maybe like you're going to be a super strict parent, like maybe an immigrant parent or American parent. Doesn't matter. Maybe you're going to hit your kids. Maybe not. I pray you never hit your kids. That ain't going to solve nothing. Because I know people that got hit, beaten, and I know people that didn't get beaten, and it's still a crapshoot. Okay. So if you think that matters, doesn't matter. It's a crapshoot. Okay. And I would tell you that in life, being a doctor, getting good grades, okay, because you have strict parents and you have no life, you want to be productive. But, as I've worked on higher corporate ends, again, and I've seen some doctors who are totally illegitimate. I mean, like totally corrupt. Okay. So there's no like one thing that solves life. What I want to convey in this video, keep it very short, okay, that strict parenting is not the way. Now, obviously, again, being an irresponsible parent is not the way. When you're a parent, you're taking care of children. Structure, but love. Give them space. They're going to, again, you're going to have, out of 3 kids, they're all going to be different. Out of 5 kids, they're all going to be different. Out of 1 kid, bottom line, just do the best you can. Don't get upset if something breaks. If you have a pet, your house is going to be dirtier. There's no way around it. So forget about being, that's why people with OCD should not have children, because they obsess over cleaning. There's already something in their brain that agitates them about everything out of order. Forget about when you have a pet or a kid. I remember watching a movie about an old married couple, and the couple was old. Their kids moved out of the house and didn't visit them much. Look, if you're too strict a parent, your kids are never going to come visit you. And you may not care now, but look, there'll come a day when you have your money, you're at where you're at, and you may not want your kids to visit you, but I don't know. Like I say, just be careful out there. But I want to share with you, because this is coming from the Spirit of the Lord. In my opinion, you do what you want. This is my opinion, though. Just like, people in the Bible, it's their opinion. Okay, they said it was the Spirit of the Lord. I say it's the Spirit of the Lord. You decide what you want to decide. So, I remember watching this movie, okay, and this guy, two older couple, they were empty nesters. Their children moved out. And the guy was looking, the husband was looking at the wooden table that he had since his kids were young, and now they all moved out. And this wooden table had all cuts and scratches in it. And he was sitting down with his wife. They were both in their late 80s. And he was saying to his wife, he goes, you know what? It's so crazy looking down at this table in all the times the kids scratched it. And I remember they would do their homework and they would indent through their paper onto the wooden table, and it would get marks in it, and I would get so upset. He goes, now I sit here at the end of my life, I look at those marks. Those are the only things that show me life. The only things that remind me of a time, why was I so upset over a scratched table? If you decide to have children, you can't get upset over a scratched table. If you decide to have a pet, you can't get upset that your Chinese food's going to get knocked over and eaten by your dog. You will, because we're all human. If you're a parent, you got to forgive yourself. If you're an immigrant parent, you got to get away from this delusion of you putting so much pressure on your children. We know you sacrificed a lot. But your kids are in America now, and even if they do nothing, they'll be fine. So bottom line, guys and girls, love to all the parents out there. It's a very hard job. Don't be a parent if you can't handle the job, okay? Well, some of you have severe mental problems. That's enough, kids, okay? Work on yourself. But even if you have whatever you have in life, your kid may have a severe mental problem. What can you do? You got to always have boundaries. You got to have a foundation of love. And you got to have some rules or whatever. But look, like I said, for me, I was able to figure out life, and I didn't have many, many rules, okay? And I know some people that have many, many rules. And from a conforming life standpoint, I know them. They're living the regular conforming life. So they say, oh, well, they got a house, they got kids, they're doing right. But I know them. I know how they're doing for real. Okay, so, but there is no exact science to life. You're going to have some children that figure it out, some that don't. I don't understand that. Some people take initiative as they become an adult, and they'll develop themselves in their career because that's something in them. They're born with that. Just like if you have a child born with some type of issue in their mind, they're going to be like that before any vaccine. It's just how they're born for the most part. That's what I want to basically share. Okay. There's so much more I could share, but I like to keep it very simple. Maybe you got something out of it. Maybe you didn't. Now we're going to go to all live comments. Why? Because I'm done. Okay, that's it. Don't drag the message out. I don't need to beat it up. Let's go all live comments again. Flying One Solo, shout out to you. Keep pushing forward on your journey. And remember to try to stay positive as best you can. And if someone's really being abusive to you, then you just get away from them. That's it. Just get away. Charles, love to you, Charles. Great to see you, brother. I appreciate all your videos. I appreciate your positive attitude. You're a winner. Twister, you're a winner in my eyes. You know what it is. You're a pure champion. What's up, everyone? Twister. My mom was never strict on me, and it was always tons of love. I could tell because you got love in your heart. You're a champion. Still, though, I would say I get really stressed out sometimes because I put an expectation on myself to be a mega successful to make her proud. I can feel that, but like I say, I always tell you, you're going to figure it out. I know sometimes, I push a little bit, but I know that I cover you with love. You know what I think of you. I think highly of you. I think no matter what, you're going to figure out life as best you can. You don't have to be a millionaire, but I think you're going to do very well financially. You don't have to be, though. What do you have to be? Try to take care of your health. That's number one. Remember, you're never going to be able to save your mom, but you can spend quality time with your mom and still work on your own life. And that's a great life. That's it. One day at a time, guys. Flying solo. I grew up in a duplex with my best friend above me. His dad used to spank him. Oh, I'm not in agreement with that. The number of spankings increased based on how bad he had been. He never learned. I think he was scared as an adult. Yeah, look, if you got a badass kid, a spanking is not going to make them a better kid. That's what I've seen. Because I've seen people get spanked, I've seen people not get spanked. It's a crapshoot. Either way, it's a crapshoot. So what should you do? Guys, spanking is for caveman era. Okay. You say, well, timeouts are weak-minded. Hey, guys, look, you got a bad kid, a timeout don't matter, and a spanking don't matter. So bottom line, okay, love, and when the kids are adults, they're going to have to figure it out no matter what. Okay, that's it. Okay, don't make it complicated. Aaron, my parents were ridiculous strict. Thank you for sharing. She's now a social worker and a therapist, which caused me to rebel. Well, sometimes it's necessary to rebel. I wonder what they would think of the scratches on the table now. That's an excellent observation. You were listening to the story. Again, love to the parents. It's not easy being a parent. We all fail. I failed in different ways in life. So, but we have to learn lessons. And what's the lesson? The lesson is, look, again, when you decide to have children, have pets, when you decide to do it, unless you were abducted and you were raped, that's a different story. But if you decide to do it, you are accepting that life is going to get a little sloppier. And if you can't accept that, then don't do it. Get a vasectomy, get your tubes tied, don't have pets, don't have kids. But you can't have both. Okay? You can't have this super strict, everything in order house, everything neat, everything, and kids. No, it doesn't work like that, guys. I remember as a kid, another thing I remember is I would go to different friends' house. And every friend house has an aura. Some is a dark aura. Some is there's no love. Some it's super loose. Some it's super fun. Every house has an aura. And I think that's interesting. You can tell a lot, even when you're young, from the energy of a house. And that starts with the family, with the parents, etc. So, Aaron, 29 people watching. Thank you. We're up to 36 now. Thumbs up, guys. Yeah, if you come in, you want to click the thumbs up, great. I appreciate that with gratitude. And like I say, don't let negativity get to you. Why? Because you persevere through it. Don't let someone quit your job. Remember, anyone who's trying to bring you down, they're already beneath you. Even though I don't put myself above anyone, I damn sure don't put myself beneath anyone. And remember, thank God that they weren't your parent. And thank God that they're not your children. So, you know what I mean? Let them burn. I mean, that's what they're choosing to do. No one is forcing them in this situation. They're choosing. So, there's love for them, but there's a boundary, and I'm going forward. That's it. Bottom line. Early Riser. That sounds like a powerful movie. Yeah, I wish I remember the name. It was an old couple, and the old couple the old guy wanted to build this little cabin for his wife, and he ended up failing as a caretaker. Being caretaker's hard. His wife fell, and he was getting frustrated with his wife. Damn, I wish I remember that movie. I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah, I wish I remember the movie. If anybody remembers a name of a movie, is an old married couple. They're empty nesters. The guy wants to build this little cabin with a good view for his wife to enjoy their last few years. But he runs into some red tape with permits, and they just start this process, and then he becomes a caretaker. The wife gets dementia. It's an interesting movie, man. I remember that movie stood out to me. It wasn't a very popular movie, but it stood out to me. Twista, thank you, Sam. I know you always mean well. Your lessons and insights are always gold, and I look to you as the most highest mentor. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And remember, you'll eventually won't need me and you'll surpass me. And that's a healthy, good thing. And like I always tell you, take the good, you leave the bad, and you go do you. And you'll figure it out. Twisted. Additionally, I like to mention that I had my Starbucks interview today. Good. I got hired on the spot. Knew you would, and I'm proud of you. Excellent job. Hand clap emoji. Everyone in the live chat that has positivity, hand clap to Twister, who made a big step in his career. He was at Dunkin' Donuts. He mastered Dunkin' Donuts. It was time for him to move to another company to understand different protocols, different skill sets, even within the same industry. As he builds his career, he'll eventually go way beyond even this. But it's very important, especially when you're young, that it's good that you start work. That's you surpass most people. The next step is, once you master something, to push yourself a little bit, because you're going to get comfortable. And it's important to do that before you get into your 30s, because once you get into your 30s and you get too comfortable, you ain't going, it's very hard to change the mindset once you get into your 30s and 40s. So congratulations, Twister. So proud of you. This is awesome news. And got hired on the spot. I would hire you on the spot. I am awaiting the manager to send the background check. Yep, go through all the protocols. But ultimately, I'm set to start November 15th. Damn it, Twister. So proud of you. So happy for you. Okay, I'd give you a big hug. But I'm mainly by myself, but I give you a big virtual hug. Okay, and you're out there. You're doing a great job. This is just the beginning for you, brother. You keep that up, and you're going to go far, man. Charles, I had a best friend whose house always had an aura of thick cigarette smoke. His mother died of lung cancer. Yeah, that's certainly true. I mean, look, certainly in households, you're going to see a substance abuse, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, etc. Sometimes not, maybe prescription pill abuse. But even that, even I knew some people that their parents had drug problems. I have family members that had drug problems. If there's love, again, even love covers a multitude of sin. You can even see beyond that. Obviously, don't excuse the bad behavior as far as making mental notes and trying to understand how to navigate life, right? But, again, I still know people that left a huge positive impact on my life that were addicted to drugs. And so, does it make the drug use right now? But this is life, okay? Aaron, congrats, Twister. Awesome. Charles, hand clap emojis all the way from Tampa. Flying one solo. Had another friend growing up, and we stomped and killed a lizard. Oof. His dad got angry. Good. Made us face the wall. Why? Well, I don't like that. While he beat his son with a stick. Nah, I definitely don't like that. Didn't hit me, but I'm traumatized by that experience. Well, yeah, I definitely disagree with how he handled it, but I definitely don't like the fact that you guys killed a lizard. Obviously, killing animals when you're young, that is a sign of a psychopath. Many people will testify to that. So I'm not saying you're a psychopath, but I'm saying that's something that should be rebuked, but not through anger of beating. That's crazy. But just from the standpoint of, don't kill a living thing, especially if your life is not in danger and the lizard wasn't attacking you. So, but of course, when you're a child, you got to learn these things. But yeah, I definitely disagree with how the father handled it. Twisted, thank you, Sam, Charles, Aaron. Virtual hugs to all. You know what it is, Twisted. Keep going forward. Do things scared. Why? Because what you're going to find out is you're smart enough. You're very smart, okay? You can handle negative coworkers. Why? Because you got enough love in your heart, and you'll figure out how to get boundaries, okay? And you're always going to have resistance no matter how loving you are. You don't want to be an enabler. There's plenty of people, that justify love as an enabler, but you certainly don't want to be an abuser. You want to figure out in life how to balance the two, okay? And you want to figure out in life how to be a good manager without being an overly strict manager. You can do it. You can be firm but fair, and you can create a loving, healthy, positive work environment. Why? Because that's why I tell you to take the promotion. Because, that's like being a parent. It's an awesome responsibility to be able to set the tone in the workplace. That's awesome. Because believe me, I've worked in a variety of different work settings, so it's a blessing when you have a manager that's a blessing. Oh, it's the best thing ever. I'm not talking about let you do whatever, but I'm talking about, a good manager that doesn't look to hurt you, look to help you, look to teach you, not to beat you. Certainly, again, there's always going to be some employees that they need to be rebuked or they need to be removed. So I'm not excusing that. Okay, I've seen that, and believe me, it's better when they're removed. But you know what I mean. You don't want a manager out to get you. You don't want someone hurting you for a mistake that everyone makes, or whatever. So uh, in life, again, there's no doubt about it. You have to have firmness. You have to have boundaries. You don't want to be someone that just going around hugging everyone, and you have no confidence to say no, I disagree or whatever. So again, there's different mindsets in life. So you know what I'm saying tonight. Early riser, good job, Twister. Things are looking good for you, killing it. Like I say, guys, guys and girls, if you can make it to 35 with no children and no pets, the world is yours. Okay, you got to maintain your health, and you got to have the grace of God. Now, if you want children and pets, you got to accept your life is going to get sloppy. Your money is going to go down. That's okay if that's what you want. When I had a pet, I spent $400 a month. Why? Because you don't get a dog to chain it to a tree and leave it in your backyard and throw it scraps. Okay, you don't do that. Okay, so if you're going to have a child or a pet or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you better get ready to spend money and willingly do it. Okay, and to understand that your life's going to get sloppier. And if you don't want that, then don't do that. Okay, good job. Twista, thank you, early riser. I agree. A lot of positive energy tonight. You know what it is. Hydration break coming. Click that thumbs up. Share the video. 41 people watching. I got 27,000 subs. What does that tell us? Less than 1% of people you'll run across in life are fully engaged with you. Does that matter? Doesn't. The smaller the circle, the better and healthier your life will be. Because if you can eliminate 99% of relationships that are pure BS, then the better your life's going to be. Okay. That's it. Your mother is exactly right. Once you have a kid, if you are a good parent, you never go a single day without worry. You know what it is, Aaron. I see it still to this day. Not just worry, but like I say, if you have kids, there's no guarantee how each personality is going to be different. And some of your kids, as much as you love them, as much as you gave them every opportunity, they're going to destroy you. They're going to basically cause so much stress that they're going to put you in an early grave. What can I tell you? It's tough. It's tough. I tell my sons the same. Aaron, you're a champion too. I tell you, right now, we got a great person in society. Aaron, social worker, therapist, good mother, doing the best she can. And you're a blessing. I know you can only take so much because I know you need your own personal time. And that's why I tell everyone out there, self-care for the win. Do people listen to that? Well, less than 1% people listen. So out of that 1%, maybe a third of that. So maybe out of the 20,000 subs, maybe 10 to 20%, 10 to 20 people on my channel probably really focus on self-care. The other 27,000, 80 people, they're just waiting for a video about window covers, or they're just obsessed with me, or they're just delusional, and they just click on anything. So what can I do? Hey guys, look, what can you do with that? You can't do anything. I love them, but I'm not going to allow. I love them, but I'm not going to allow them to come into my house, scream at me, do whatever they want. I'm not. Look, guys, I believe, don't be a strict parent, but I believe too, I would never do what my mother's do. I'm never not allow, my grown children come to my house and go crazy on me. That shit ain't going to happen. Okay, but I'm a lover. But like I always tell you, I'm a teddy bear, but a teddy bear got claws. And so what I can tell you is, some of these people, it's a shame, man. It's just nasty. Bottom line, that's how do you describe it? Nasty people. Okay. Back to these live comments. If I miss a comment, please retype it again. Don't take offense. Charles, I am complicated life for win. Was your complicated life? Don't complicate life. Maybe I misread that. Twisted. Sam, did you see that TikTok star that shot his wife? No. And some guy she was talking to. No, I didn't see that. I don't like these pranks though. I don't like all these pranks. Even though, I'm watching this one Indian couple on YouTube. They got TikTok. What's her name? She's actually pretty good as a newer subscriber. I like them. What's the name of their channel? It's Sheena something. She's a singer. She started off singing, but now they're like a married couple. Sheena, what's her name? Let me see here. Sheena, it's a good channel. I enjoy it because I'm looking for new stuff sometimes to watch on YouTube, and let's see here. Channels. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so what's the name? Oh, Sheena Mawani. SheenaMelwani. Sheena Malanwa. Indian couple. She could sing pretty good. Uh, where are we at now? Twist was saying someone got shot on TikTok. Now I see that. I saw it in the news. I don't have TikTok. Yeah, I don't have TikTok, but YouTube Shorts are the same thing. Out of all the YouTubers, you always gonna have a 1% of people that go crazy. Sharing your life publicly is very volatile. I even give a lot, even the people that I know that I support that have YouTube, I give them a lot of credit. For being in their 20s. In some instances, they're a little bit further than me with regards to dealing with social media. So I was always into tech, but I don't know. But either way, like I said, a lot of young people, they're doing good. They're doing good. Charles. Oh, yeah. He corrected it. An uncomplicated life for the win, no doubt. Look, Charles, I'll see you out there. You're living a life of leisure. You're by yourself. You don't have any kids. I don't think you got a girl or nothing. Maybe you got a side chick or something. But you're just living a carefree life as best you can. I know you probably still got issues. We all got issues. But it looks like to me, you're doing good. That's what I look like. Got peace. Again, I know life ain't perfect, so I'm sure you got your days you get upset. But I think overall, shit, you're doing pretty good. That's what I think. Twister at Charles Fire. Aaron, it's totally true. I have one son who is zero stress. Yeah, here we go. This is an excellent comment. Another who is hard. This is the crapshoot of life. And you probably love them the same, pretty much. So, yeah, that's the in a nutshell. Good job, Aaron. But at least you know at the end of the day, God forbid, even if your one son, something bad happens, you try to love them both the same. You did the best you could. That's all you can do. But I know that's not easy. Aaron, well, that's why I'm here. You remind me that self-care, yep, time is, and I need that push. Yep, amen. Yeah, look, guys, I know sometimes I gotta be a strict parent on YouTube. Wake you up from the nap, and I'm glad. Look, I rather you hate me a little bit that I don't let you take a nap. But I think that if I could get people away from taking a nap, and I think I love you, and I think if you've gone now 3 weeks without taking a nap, I think your life has been changed for the better. And then now you got more time to focus on yourself. So that's a good job, Aaron. I love them the same. I know you do. But don't like them the same. I understand that completely. I do. I understand. I do. Cartoon Mohawk, what's up, brother? There's a nor'easter coming up here, man. I think it's hitting upstate New York. I got some heavy winds here in New Jersey today. He goes, I went from bachelor pad to instant family. Yeah, a lot of people used to tell me that. He said, Sam, you gonna mess around, have an instant family? I said, nah, I ain't gonna fall for that shit. But I had a friend, he got with some chicks, he had like 4 kids, and that was it, instant family. Just add you. Yep, that's it. You add you got 4 kids, you ain't even have them. So, I don't know, man. Mark, you're a patient man. You're a loving man. It's like I look at your videos like, yeah, from what you see in the videos, you never know how someone is behind closed doors. But it's like, yeah, I love to have Cartoon Mark as a dad or whatever. Like, some people may look at, but what I tell you is, I don't know, man. It's like, you're also killing yourself, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And you got to figure that out. But all I can tell you, brother, is I love you. I know you will figure it out. So you don't need me to beat you up anymore. I had to be a little bit strict with you, wake you up out of that delusion that's going on up there, because there's a lot of delusion. That one video when I saw you talking about, I got some new stairs, I said, Mark, take a look, man. You in the shithole, man. But I love you. I was being a little strict on you. I just wanted to wake you up. That's true. So I guess, look, a nor'easter is bearing down on the northeast of America. We're still doing okay temperature-wise. We're in the 60s. That wind cut through you. Next week, starting Wednesday, that's when the descent of temperatures. By then, I'll probably be in Florida. What will I do, home base or RV? We'll see. I'm going to have fun with it as best I can. Thankful to have options. Thankful to have just me as far as like, yeah, I like living by myself for the most part. I mean, I like seeing my mom. But other than that, yeah, I like being a loner. I do. But I feel at peace tonight. And I want to spread love. I want to keep boundaries. Never forget it. And I want to be a little bit strict on you. I want you to look at your place that you're living. I want you to think about your time management. I want you to live up to your potential. I don't want you to stay comfortable in a shitty job. Okay? And I want you to live an awesome life. Why? Because I love you. Okay? And you say, oh, you don't love me. You don't love me. Hey, guys, look. If you don't think I love you, you guys shouldn't watch. Because I'm not abducting anyone. If anything, I'm kicking people out of my life. I don't abduct anyone. Okay? Now, the problem is, when you love people, as soon as you say no, they get mad. Now, I understand this because I was immature. I dated a couple of girls, and, they put up some boundaries, and I couldn't take it. So I understand immaturity. Okay? Charles, I saw the new movie called Old. That just came out. Oh, I didn't hear about that one. It got me thinking about how my life will be as I age. Hopefully, I stay healthy and independent. Yeah, health is the main thing. That's why self-care for the win. That's all you can control. If there's an accident, there's nothing you can control. What I would say is that I feel great at 41, but I'm not delusional. It may be different at 71, 81. I was walking today. There's an older guy. He's probably in his late 80s, and he's got skin cancer, but he walks every day, probably a couple miles. And walking is the most healthy thing you can do. Next is time management. Next is mitigate your stress. I know some people, guys, stress will cause a stroke, man. Stress will mess up your blood pressure. And I see that with my mom. And she is overweight. And with the added stress sometimes with parenting of adult children with problems, I don't know. But I don't get involved because there's only so much you can do. But, you got to look at health in a comprehensive way. Mind, body, and soul. But the main thing, keep it simple. Wake up early, exercise, healthy eating, take breaks, not naps. Stay productive and have a hobby that's your passion. And that's it. By the end of the day, you've lived the best you could. And you just keep doing that. Okay? Until something else breaks loose. Adam, what's up, brother? Adam, we're giving you a virtual hug tonight. Why? Because we're in a loving mood tonight. Okay? Let me see if I can find an emoji. Oh, even I got my own custom emojis. Can I send that out? Let me see. Oh, yeah, look, I just sent out my own emoji. Yeah, I'm sending out emojis right now. Yeah, I could do that. You guys see me doing emojis? Charles, there was a character who began suffering from Alzheimer's. You never know what life has in store. Nope. That's why time management, no naps. Why? Because if something happens outside of your control, you got the most out of your life. You squeeze the toothpaste out of your life. That's why you push yourself a little bit to get a better job, because you use all your talent. You don't want to just be comfortable in a job that's below your potential. Now, again, there's certain points in your life where you downshift. Okay, you downsize. You get a more maybe relaxed job, but different parts of life have different seasons. Every season, though, is about structure, showing up, managing your time. But even above all those things, look, having a level of love. But remember, you can't love yourself. You can't love anybody. And remember, if you don't have the extra capacity to raise kids or to raise pets, don't have them. Don't have any more, because it takes a lot out of you. Okay, a lot. And I couldn't have another pet. I love my pet, spoil my pet. I couldn't do it. I can't do it anymore though. I'm done. So I know myself. Gotta know yourself. Um, and that's what we're talking about tonight. These are things you got to reflect on in life. Okay, keep you focused, keep you centered. Okay, and very important. Yeah. What else can I tell you? Well, with regards to going down to Florida, I'm looking forward to that. I have hope and joy. It'll be this weekend, God willing. Of course, I'll also have a little bit of sadness. Okay, leaving my mom, but I'll have capacity that if I needed to come back up here, if there was an issue, I could. And so so I always got that in my back pocket and make the most of my life. Okay, you got 80 years. We're almost wrapped up another year. We got 2 more months left in 2021, and then before you know it, it'll be January 1st, 2022. Everyone will be saying, "This is my year. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." And then before you know it, it'll be 2023. Early riser. A while ago, a relative of mine in his 80s was driving home. Got in a car accident. He was okay, but they took his license away and ended up moving to assisted living. It can happen that fast. Well, yeah, and it's not even that fast. When you're in your 80s, you're past life expectancy. I tell my mom now in her 70s, don't drive too much, and she doesn't. In 10 years, I probably wouldn't even want my mom driving when she's in her 80s if she was still around, God willing. So, and that's what I say, like, I go back to the thing with the career. Like, some people think, oh, yeah, I'm going to be door dashing in my 80s. Guys, one is, if you're young, by the time you're in your 80s, you're going to have self-driving cars. And two is, you want to do what you got to do now, because when you get into your 70s and 80s, you don't want to have to be door dashing. Okay, you don't. Adam, what happened to my comment? I didn't see it, but please type it again. Like I say, if there's a comment that doesn't come up, for whatever reason, sometimes the algorithm doesn't let it through, but I don't see anything that I need to prove. I didn't reject anything. So type it again, brother. I love to you. I was hitting them with emojis. I don't know what happened. Yep. What else can I tell you? Well, I can tell you that house inventory is still low. I could tell you that. What's up, Hal? You hit all the members' emojis. Drop that mic, laugh on the ground, birthday cake emoji, and love letter emoji. Hal, you know what it is, brother. How's everything going on your job? How's everything with your apartment? How's everything with your ex-girl? Shout out to you, man. You did a great job this year, too. Another year in the books, almost. We're getting ready. Next week is the last week of October. And then we're in November. Oh, no. Next Tuesday is November 1st already as I make this live feed. Adam says, played. I don't understand that. Adam, what do you mean played? Is that the name of a movie? Hal said, everything is going well. Oh, no, wait. Adam left a comment. I'll read it now. Adam said, I had to take my son because some chicks on a dating site was fake. What? And I didn't show him that he was going to get clothes. I don't understand that. You took your son to meet up with some chicks from a dating site? Or are you the one dating? Who got played? Yeah, that's interesting. Hal says everything is going well. Good deal, Hal. Ryan, what's up, brother? I was raised on fear. Damn. I understand why you want to leave, brother. That's not a good way to be raised. I got love for you. When I was young, emotionally scarred me. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, man. Ryan, I appreciate you sharing that. Love to you, brother. I totally get why you want to leave. Now, again, I never take sides without being in a situation, because I know growing up in a house of 3 siblings, you could talk to any one of the siblings. Everyone's got a different story on how they were raised and what they experienced. But I want to tell you this, Ryan. The best part about being an adult is you get to decide your life as best you can. So now's the time. Do things responsibly and do what you got to do, brother. Back to these live comments. Adam was saying, sorry, voice text to talk. That's okay. It's not very good. That's okay. What were you saying? Anyways, my son's on a dating site. Really? How old is he? For his first time. Oh, okay. He's 20 years old. Oh, okay. Yeah, damn, you look young for having a 20-year-old, man. and he got approached by a fake catfish chat. That happened to me on YouTube. I had to save him. Yeah, that's crazy, man. When I was 20 and there was no dating site, so we were all in the clubs and stuff, there was beepers, but not like dating sites. So, yeah, that's wild. Good thing you were there to save him. I always, well, I don't want, well, yeah, I'll tell you the story. I met this one chick at a barbecue late at night, and I kind of got catfished before the internet, because I met her at the barbecue. She had a wig on, and she was looking good. Or maybe I was tipsy, and I got a number, and I forgot where she was. She lived in East Orange or someplace in North Jersey, and I went to pick her up. Dangerous ass neighborhood too. And I'm driving through the neighborhood. I'm like, oh man, let me pick this chick up, get the hell out of here. Okay. So I pick her up at night. She gets in the whip, and she got a bald head and some bad shoes on. And I felt like I got catfished. But come to find out, she just had on a wig, and I must have been drunk that night. She didn't look, I don't know how she looked, because I just remember, like, I felt like I picked up the wrong person. And I was already on edge because I'm in this fucking bad neighborhood and I don't know anyone in this neighborhood. So I know I got to watch myself. And I just end up, after like we went down the road, I ended up like fake texting, fake beeping myself, beep myself. And I said, oh shit, I got to go do something. And I dropped her off. I never called her after that. I got catfished. Or at least that's how I felt. How? He says, that they might offer me a position as a patient relations manager. I was recommended that I would be great. I think that would be great. Why? Because you have empathy. And number two, that gets you away from working with your hands and it gets you working more with your mind and your soul. Is that good? Yes. Especially as you get older, you want to work less with your hands. At least not everyone, but I think you should try to do it. And so I think that would be a positive step forward for you. Good job, Hal. Keep me posted on that, man. Even if it's the same pay, I would take it. Why? Get away from manual labor if you can. Ryan, going to be 34 degrees tomorrow. God bless you, brother. Florida's home. I agree with that. Now, it's still holding up in the 60s, even though the wind is out tonight. The hawk is out. It's still holding up in the 60s here in Jersey. But next week, it's going to be in the 50s and 40s. And I'll be in the 80s, South Florida. Good job. Early riser. Turned out okay for my relative. He is 95. Wow. Knows a lot of people in the assisted living home. He likes it there. Yeah, look, will you like it in assisted living? Well, if your daughter basically screams at you every day and throws a fit, you may like it better in assisted living. So it all depends. But yeah, look, assisted living, they give you structure, they give you meals, they give you safety, and you don't have to drive. So there's some upside. There's no doubt. I mean, obviously, you want to keep your independence as long as you can, but there's a lot of social activities and structure in some of these places that may be better than, living by yourself or living with relatives, So there's definitely something to be said for that. Good comment. Hal. Might have a promotion within the first 5 months. Again, another superstar in my opinion. That's what showing up and networking does. You already know what it is. And I know I was being a little strict with you last year, but you took it. Not that I wanted to make you take it, but, you just handle yourself very maturely, even in the chat. And that's why right now you're kicking ass, okay? And that's why I love to see you shine. Why? Because it's awesome, man. We want to go forward in life, okay? You don't want to live a sedentary life, bitching and moaning with people and not living your best life. I mean, life's hard enough. Don't make it harder on yourself. That's what I tell people. That's how I try to live my life. Definitely. Oh, I see D in here. D, what's up? Shout out to New Hampshire. Everyone's in the building tonight. Twist up, fire emoji and Hal. I agree. D, hey Sam. Sitting by the ocean and the wind is shaking my vehicle. Oh yeah, it's stormy out tonight in the Northeast. It's a damn fucking nor'easter in New Hampshire. The storm is coming. It is. D, did you sell your house or are you still in it? I've been thinking about you with that. Ryan, is the girl with the wig story? Yeah, that's the girl with the wig story. I've told that story a million times, and I hope she never hears that. I never want to make her feel bad. But I mean, I gotta use my life experience for something. So I always tell you that was one story in my life. I share that story a lot. So it says laughing good. Flying solo. Heavy winds here in Delaware. Yeah, it's the whole northeast. Blew the dumpsters, yep, in the middle of the street. Yeah, there was shit flying here earlier too. Yeah. I tell you, it's getting crazy. Worse weather up north than in Florida, I'll tell you that. How you said Janet Jackson. Yeah, more like Freddie Jackson. Exactly. Smokey from Friday. Yeah, I remember that when they said that in the movie. That's exactly how it was, though, brother. It was crazy. It was just like that, Charles. She got into the car. Yeah, looking more like Freddie. Yeah, you guys are both on point. That's exactly what happened. I'll tell you, I'll never forget that one. Charles, I flirt with Janet Jackson all the time on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. Is Janet Jackson even looking good anymore? To me, when she was dating Jermaine Dupri, she was past her prime. So, I don't know, man. Once in a while, I may throw some type of flirtatious comment. But I ain't going to be a Janet Jackson. She out her prime. You say, well, that's wrong. I say, guess, look, who you think these girls are flirting with? You think these girls are flirting with Nomadic Fanatic or me? Yeah, they trying to get with me. They ain't trying to get no damn Nomadic Fanatic. You think they trying to get with Nate so they can get a free e-bike? They trying to get with me. Okay? So, what I want to tell you is this, guys. Good people you want to flirt with, as far as like, you attracted to them. Ugly people, you want to tell them something positive, but you don't really care what happened to them. It's like, what does it really matter? That's how you feel. So, it's part of life. What are you going to do? No one cares about ugly people. It's true. I hate to say it. Let me know, guys. I got a bunch of fat, ugly people to date if you guys are looking for that in life. Yeah, no one wants to do it. I hate to say it. Let's stay positive. What else can I tell you? I don't know. There's nothing else I can tell you. I did the best I could, but I'm going to keep this running a little bit longer. Why? What do people want? Someone to talk to. And what are most people unwilling to do? Show up consistently. So what do? I take their spot. You say, well, how are you going to grow a $1 million channel with only 47 people watching? I say, guys, look, my channel's been growing steady but surely since the day I started it. It's had some spikes. Once in a while it has a downtrend. But like I said, at the end of the day, guys, when you're creating your painting and when you're going after creative passion in life, it's not your main hustle. You don't have to put all this pressure on yourself. And whether it's a creative venture, whether it's an investment, when you don't have to look at it every second, or if it's such a small percentage of your life, your portfolio, then you don't have to worry about it going down. You're not going to like if it doesn't go down, but you have to have that freedom. Because without that freedom, guys, you're just a character. And believe me, you're going to be shaking it for all these ugly people because they want you to do everything for them. They want you to take out their trash. They want you to shave their back. They want you to tell them they look good with a wig on. There's a lot of stuff they want to do. And I can't do all that stuff. There's only so much I can do. I'm only one person. Yeah. Everyone wants me to save the world, guys. I mean, I can only do so much. I can't do everything. I can't. You can't do everything either. What else can I tell you? Well, if you got kids, you know what I'm talking about tonight. If you don't have kids, you got a lot of freedom in life. If your kids are almost older, then you do have to transition. You gotta, it's okay to live your life again. Because no matter what, even if your kids live with you forever, or if they leave your house in your 20s, they're gonna still have good and bad. But everyone's got to develop themselves at a certain point. You're not responsible for everything in this world. Don't forget that. Sometimes in life, loving people, they take on the burdens of the entire world. And sometimes strict people blame the entire world for everything instead of looking at the fact that they're just an asshole. That's true. So what have I learned in life? It's a crapshoot. Oh, wait, I'm saying there's a lot more comments on. Man, see, I'm looking at my laptop, but now I see on my phone there's a lot more comments. Guys, if I've missed a comment, leave that again. Aaron at D. What part of New Hampshire are you from? D. Not New Hampshire, Florida. You're in Florida now? Aaron, I thought it was Rhode Island. Oh yeah, maybe it's Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island. I thought that was Florida. Yeah, good job, Aaron. Early riser. How? Great job. You are turning up the heat. I agree with that. Charles, she still looks good. No, I don't know about that. And I think she might be a little thicker. But there's more to love. Well, Charles, you're going to clean up. You may end up getting with Janet Jackson, man. I'm not mad at you. Hey, that'll be a win. Marrying up. Janet Jackson don't look good enough for me. I ain't gonna lie about that. I gotta have me a dime, man. And I don't even want to date him. I just want to know, like, that's how I feel. Yeah, Cartoon Mark, 27.1 thousand subs. Shout out to the guy who said I peaked out at 15,000. And what I can tell you is this, guys, keep showing up. Thank you, Cartoon Mark. I appreciate your encouragement. Thank you. D, no more crutches. Praise the Lord. She had broke her leg a few months back. Hoping to put on the market. This is her house in Rhode Island in November. Okay. I remember I sold my house in New Jersey in December, and it went under contract in January, closed in February. So you can sell your house in the middle of the winter in a Northeast state. Never forget it. There's every day, and then she goes, hoping to put it on the house in November. They're every day into the night. Okay. Adam, yeah, custom member laughing on the ground emoji. I appreciate that. Ryan, Sam, you'll be at 50 to 55,000 subs or more a year from now at this rate. Thank you. Just keep showing up. Well, thank you, Ryan, for that positive love. I appreciate that, man. So, look, how does it feel to be a YouTuber? Again, it's a blessing to be able to do something that you enjoy and you can make some money off of, and it fills a little bit of a social void. The negative, especially if you're a private person, people watch, and everyone kind of in your business if you share like me. You got to deal with a few psychopaths and a couple of people who watch my channel or have channels. The psychopaths have bleeded onto their channel. He said, Sam, you were right. There are some psychopaths that's watching. Yeah, they're all not nice people. But you got to remember there are a lot of nice people. There's just a couple of people that go crazy. So it's a mixed bag. You take the good with the bad, I guess. Thank you, Ryan. Adam, I told him pictures don't match the girl's show. How you know it's fake? Yeah, there's a lot of people out there lying on their picture. Like a lot of people say lying on the pic. So I remember that all the way from MySpace. Yeah, especially now with the filters and everything else. I want to tell you right now, but it's just part of life. It's part of the online life. To me, I say if you stay single, you'll never be disappointed. D, congrats to you, Twister. I agree with that. Happy for you. Twister, killing it. Welcome to Starbucks, the coffee shop of the elite. And Hal's killing it. Twister, thank you, D. Pat, hey, Sam, what's up, Pat? How are you? Great to see you. Ryan, and D, best of luck to you in Florida for the win. I agree. Palm trees are awesome. Ocean, triple awesome. I agree. Pat, it's cold here. Pat, we're in the midst of a nor'easter. I just saw the news update. There is this whole radar storm system in the northeast upper part of America. What am I doing? Well, it's not that bad, but it's very windy and getting cold. A week from now, it's going to be it's going to start to get very cold. But it's going to get a little bit warmer this weekend, but I'll be headed back down to Florida this weekend. Hang in there, Pat. We love you. Praying that you get to Arizona if that's what you want. Paula, what's up, Paula? Hey, Sam, heart emoji. Hey, Paula. I saw your video with the cartoon. Love to you. Paula. Hey, Pat. How are you doing? How are your feet doing? Pat. Hey, Paula. Paula. Hey, Adam, heart emoji. Charles. The top-down camera angle women use for their profile pic is very deceptive. Yeah, I'm not sure. Men lie, women lie. I remember telling a girl I met at a Super Bowl party in Tampa. I met this girl at a Super Bowl party in Tampa. I told her I was a real estate developer. I was working construction. I wasn't no damn real estate developer. So men lie, women lie. Look, as you get older, hopefully you mature past that. But for me, I like being single. I love beautiful women. And if you're gay, whatever you're into, I don't care. I'm for equal rights. But for me, look, as I made it to 41 with no kids and no marriage. And I want to tell you, I know I'm blessed. Again, once in a while I see a beautiful woman. But even when I was in my 20s, I remember there were certain relationships I wanted, but I never really wanted a family. Never. So it was something that was always in me. It's true. So that's what I mean. Like, people are a certain way. Yeah. Paula at Ryan heart emoji. Paula at Charles heart emoji. Pat, my feet are ridiculous. Yeah, that's crazy. Pat, my feet are fabulous. All right, well, that's pretty positive. Paula, it's UGP Vlogs, a.k.a. Paula. Yeah, she did some like demonic cartoon. That was a recent one. I saw it. I looked at it. I said, God bless. Paula, when I looked at that video, I said, just like this. God bless. Just like that. I ain't mad at you. Charles, at Paula Weaving. Paula, good to hear that, Pat. I was thinking about them earlier today. Well, that's positive, I guess. Ryan at Charles, everyone has two faces. Yeah, like I said, everyone has good and bad, myself included. We all have good and bad. But you know in life who you vibe with, okay? And you kind of know who's trouble. So if you can remember to keep it that simple, you won't have to go down this big psychotic game with, let me figure out them, they figure out me. You know who you vibe with. Paula, I just missed you guys yesterday. We love you, Paula. We know it's a little wild. I was taking a nap. Well, Paula, we know that you like to bust chops, and we know you're a little out there, but we love you. I won't watch your cartoons because they're a little demonic, but I love you, Paula. You're doing the best you can. What you got? Christina, wow. Twister, I congrats. Yep. And lots of money to you. Well, Christina, we love you. Okay, we appreciate you. And Twister, we're super proud of you. Everyone's out there kicking ass tonight. It's all love. Pat, really? You thought about my feet? Paula's trying to keep it positive. She had a long day yesterday. She took a long nap, and she uploaded some demonic cartoon. So we're going to take it easy on Paula tonight. I'm not going to be a strict parent. If I was, I'll bust your balls today. Twitter. Thank you, Christina. Aaron, laughing my ass off on men lie too. Yeah, everyone lies. Especially when you're young. Look, hopefully as you get older, I really don't lie anymore because I just tell you guys straight up. So, but that's part of maturity. She goes, my 22-year-old son told me a woman in Fort Lauderdale that he was 28. That's normal when you're in your young 20s. And she believed it. Yeah. Yeah, and he probably believed her when she said she didn't have a plan for children, a family, how tall a guy is for her to mate with, what type of money his family has. You think she didn't ask him, like, what do your parents do for a living? What do you do for a living? Guys, it's a complete disaster. But that's part of mating. That's part of life. So what do I say? I say, I thank God I made it to 41 single. Because I want to tell you, most people I know, guys, they're watching my channel. And they say, oh, shit, what should I do? I tell you like this, stay single. You say, well, I just got divorced. I tell you, don't get back into another marriage. You say, well, I don't know. All I can tell you is life is not a TikTok prank video with your young love interest. I saw this Indian couple that I'm watching, and like when the woman, she's always laughing. She's cute. But I remember her saying, she was answering a Q&A video. She goes, well, why, how do you always stay positive? She goes, life isn't positive, but I know that you guys want to have a good time because life is so hard. So what does that mean? That means sometimes this positive YouTube, TikTok personality that always laughs, that always has her love interest doing funny pranks, that means sometimes they hate their life. Sometimes they hate their children. They hate you. But they laugh because, they got to put up the show, okay? And you paying their bills. Yeah. I'll tell you straight up, guys. Nah, the life's, we make the most of it. That's what we can do. Okay. Paula, hey, Twister. Paula, Aaron, Heart, early riser. Sam, would you rather have Class B on a small RV lot by beach or pull behind trailer on same RV lot and keep your Jeep? Interesting question. Well, if I RV lot with a travel trailer makes the most sense, because if you get an RV lot, then why get a Class B? Class B is just more convenient. If there's a storm, I jump in and I head up. If there was unlimited funds, I would do the Class B, but and the RV lot. I may do the Class B without the RV lot, but if I do the RV lot, I think wisely I'd probably have to do the travel trailer, $20,000 travel trailer. Because I'm still trying to maintain my financial freedom and have the ability to retire early. That's still my dream. I had a 3-part dream. Number 1 is downsize and get out of Jersey with a remote job. Number 2 is relocate to Florida. Number 3 is retire early. So I'm still looking for that third thing. Even if I stay working remote, I want the ability to still be able to retire if I wanted to, or if I got laid off. And so I don't want to go crazy and reallocate all my assets into property and RVs, and then I could do it, but then I'm stuck in the algorithm of I gotta work till I drop. So look, I got no problem doing a job, especially if it's remote, or doing things I like, because I've always been a productive person ever since I was young. I've always been doing something. So I've never been like just slugging around. So for me, it's just a matter of being conscious of things match. And right now, an RV lot with a Class B wouldn't match. An RV lot with a travel trailer and keeping my current vehicle would match. And then if my current vehicle went, I would get a Kia Soul. Now, if I decide to stay totally mobile and just get a Class B for under $80,000 with no other vehicle, that's an option. So, these are things I'm going to look at again once I get back down to Florida next week. I'll be making videos about it. Good question. Twister. Hello, Paula. Aaron. Hey, Paula. Paula. My cat Ruger's channel just subscribed to your channel. Well, damn it. Before you know it, Paula, I may be up to 27,000.2 subs. I appreciate that. Paula's laughing. Cat emoji. You keep catting it up. D. Hey, Christina. Hope you are well. I agree, Christina. We love you. Been a blessing to me. We love you. Virtual hug tonight, Christina. Back up. Sam, check out Cody Ludanda's Bare Feet on YouTube. That's my goal. Bare feet are natural and healthy. Well, I agree with that. Where I disagree is if you're walking on rough objects, especially hot coals or something like that, that's very unhealthy. Remember, the only reason the cavemen did it was because they didn't have Nikes. They didn't have K-Swiss. So, we have to evolve. We love you. Aaron. Oh, I'm sure he believed her too. It's just funny to watch you from this perspective. Yeah, now, as a middle-aged person, you look at your children, or you look at a younger person in her 20s, and you say, wow. And it's funny because you remind yourself of when you were in that mood. The biggest message I can give, even if you don't have children, you've been a child. Remember how you felt at 8. Remember how you felt at 18. Remember how you felt at 28. And if you can remember those things, guys, there's no exact science of life, but it'll give you a better perspective. Paula, thumbs up for you, Samuel. Paula, thumbs up to you. Thumbs up to your cat Ruger. Thumbs up to UPGVA Vlogs. Okay. Thumbs are up for everyone tonight, Paula. Why? Because we're doing a lot of positivity tonight. Okay. A lot of virtual hugs. Okay. Everyone's having fun. Christina, today I got a beautiful set of window privacy covers. Okay, now. Black and gold. Okay. Beautiful. No more curtains. Well, Christina, we celebrate you. Why? Because you're excited about it. It's something that you desire, and you've been positive to us, so we love you. Virtual hug. A lot of positivity tonight. D. Christina, are you going on a journey this winter? Are you going to take a trip? D. I am single, and life would be more enjoyable with a mate. Well, best of luck to you. To each their own. I'm not mad at anyone, guys. Believe me, I don't sit around and say, damn it, they better stay single or I'm going to get upset. Guys, whatever makes you happy, guys. I mean, I'm going to share about, someone, things I see in life and what I feel for myself. But if you guys want to mate and that's what makes you happy, I'm not mad at you. Go for it. Pat, I'm excited to move forward in my barefoot world. Well, again, same thing about being in a relationship. If you like to, I don't like I'll walk barefoot on sand, but even there, I'm careful not to cut my feet on seashells because you can cut your feet in Florida. I did that a couple times. So, but if that's what makes you happy walking around barefoot, I'm not mad at you. Yeah, I'm not mad at all. Put a sneaker emoji, shoe emoji, and then the Ghostbuster X emoji in a live feed because you don't like sneakers. Paula, I agree, D. It's hard for me to find a right match, though. I'm so picky, she says. Paula, you rock, Pat. Thumbs up. Paula, I have such weird sleep hours. Yeah, I noticed that, but I love you. I mean, that's what you do. Again, I'm not going to co-sign it. I think bad sleep patterns and bad mental health tie together. But I've learned one thing is if you try to wake up someone from their nap, it's like trying to take their storage unit. It's going to be a fight. And am I not trying to fight someone? No. But am I going to preach no storage unit and no naps on this channel? Yes. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever you want. Remember, I don't live with you guys. I'm not your parent. Pat, try it barefoot rocks. No, thank you. But whatever makes you happy. D, yeah, guys, I like this whole new thing. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, yeah, do this. I don't care. Yeah. Guys, I don't care. D, I've lived a few dreams. They keep changing. Life always keeps changing. I agree with that. Pat, Paula, do you want to go barefoot? Paula, that's something I can't do, Pat. I'm thinking about doing feet modeling and making more money. Whatever you're into, she trading cryptocurrency too. I'm not mad. Whatever makes you happy. Paula, yeah, this is going to be very easy to get to 30,000 subs with this mind. Paula, so I'm pampering my feet these days. Whatever makes you happy. Pat, I feel sensual when I'm barefoot. Whatever makes you happy. Paula, dear D, that's awesome. If you don't have dreams, you're not living. I agree with that. Pat, my partner likes it when I have muddy bare feet. Whatever makes you happy. D, Sam, would you be willing to put the YouTubers that you watch? Maybe I'll do a video about that. Maybe I'll do a separate video about that one day because I gotta take the time to go through my feed and I'll tell you what. Because I'm subscribed to a few people. I'll do a video about that one day. Thank you, Deep. Paula, absolutely, Sam. I love everyone in the chat. We are all friends. Well, we're virtual associates. I don't want to be disingenuous, so we're all friends. Because, look, the honest truth is you're lucky if you're going to have 5 good friends or less in this world. Now, it doesn't mean, though, because we're not friends, that we're not connecting at a deep level and showing mutual love and respect. But I know, Paula, the word friend and the word love, when it goes to like a very intimate level, it's very, rare. Okay, now again, I got love for everyone. I view association as a level of friendship, but I also don't want to be disingenuous where I say, oh my God, oh, you guys, we're all friends. I don't want to go crazy. Okay? I want to be positive, but I don't want to be misleading. Like a good-looking person that tells you, like, yeah, we're friends. They're not really your friend. Paula, that's too funny, Pat. Paula, I used to date this guy with a foot fetish. Yeah, that's a real fetish out there. I like panties. Early riser. So many choices for home base. That's true. No clear answer. That's true. If you decided to live a little ways away from the beach and choose to live in a house, I don't know if that would be. What would your criteria be? Well, if I go any type of house, again, under 500 square feet, that's a criteria. I really don't want 2 bedrooms. 1 bedroom I'll do max. And that's it. That's my criteria. Under 500 square feet. I would like to be under 150,000. Um, that those are the things. Like, would I go up to 200,000? Possibly. But if I'm not going to be on the beach, then I'm not going up to 200,000. To me, I'm only going up 200,000 if I'm on the beach and I really like the property. Other than that, I want to be under 150,000, under 500 square feet, and I want to. Here's the other criteria. Good question. I want to be able to walk outside my house in the middle of the night and feel safe and have a place to walk. That's where I kind of go back to HOA, even though I'm really not a big. I really don't want to go to HOA, but I want to be able to go to a community that has like a structured neighborhood where you can walk, and it's like a little bit uniform where it has walking paths. So, that's kind of my thoughts. Good question, Paula. You're a very bad girl, Pat. Laughing. It's getting a little wild, Pat. Aaron, I never understand foot fetishes, but I've learned that they come from a psychological thing that happened as a kid. Really? I never heard of that. All fetishes do. It's fascinating. Well, where would panty porn come from? Was I traumatized by a pair of panties? That's interesting. I never heard that. That's maybe true. She's a therapist. Pull it. My naps are, because even girls I know, like, they like, well, some of them like wearing panties, like fancy panties. Pull it. My naps are my sleep, though, Sam. Well, that's exactly my point. You have a bad sleep cycle. So you substitute your bad sleep cycle with another bad habit called a nap. And that's why you're erotic. Not erotic, but psychotic. Taking a nap is like shutting down the country. Everyone goes in a lockdown. And it sounds like a good idea, like stay home, keep the country safe. And it may be called for once in a blue moon if you're extremely sick. But to reopen the country, what happens is you're waking up from a nap at 5 o'clock. You can't just, it takes a while for you to be productive again. And then you got a shortage of supply. Now, again, if you're going through a pandemic, you should shut the country down. It's an extreme thing. But that's a once in a lifetime thing. If every day you're taking a nap, it's like every day, halfway through the day, you're shutting your country down. And then you're reopening it at 5 o'clock or 2 or 3 o'clock, whenever you wake up from your nap. And that's causing the short supply of productivity and health in your life. And that's what is a huge problem. It's true. Paula, Aaron, really? I never heard this either. My laptop died. Oh, God. Guys. Hold on. Stay with me. I got backups. Oh, God. I'm here. Don't get lost in the sauce. I'm slow. Hold on. Everything's shut down. I'm restarting. I'm reopening America. Someone took a nap. I got to reboot this. Hold on, guys. Click that thumbs up. Share the video. Watch me in the dark. Still run this live chat. Why? Because I've been on here for over an hour, and there's some people just waking up from a nap. Never forget it. Almost there. Hang with me. My dentist taught me a lesson that when you're filling a cavity, talk to your patient. Why? It takes their mind off the pain. Okay. So all I'm doing is talking to you guys. There we go. I'm back. See, I told you I'd be back. See, I told you it wouldn't hurt too much. Christina, no, it's a good thing to make money here. I have a place for 3 nights, looking for more places. Talk to 2 hotels near work just in case. Well, that's wise. Why? Because as a nomad, you have to have multiple choices on places to park or places to go. You got to have exit strategies. Good job. Christina, good job. Excellent. Aaron, laughing Sam, good. That will help with burnout. What? Panty porn? Just validate everything. Panty porn? Did I miss something? I was asking about why are you addicted? Why am I addicted to panty? I'm not addicted to panty porn. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a home base. Oh, you're talking about home base. Yeah, home base will help. Yeah. Now, if I look at, I'm be honest with you guys. Close your ears if you're sensitive. If I get a home base, would I get like a sex doll or a plastic pussy? I may, but I know that's too much information. But you think about do you step up the masturbation game a little bit? You think about it. Pull it. I'm very happy today, Christina, as crypto is mooning. Well, I'm happy for you, but that's a roller coaster ride. See, you're rocket shipping up. Let's stay healthy, positive. Be careful. It's a very volatile investment. Ryan, Sam, would you ever want to do YouTube full time? No, not if it was my only source of income and I could help it. Why? Because if it was my only source of income and I had to depend on that to feed me, my art would be very different. Okay. So now, if I had other investments, and if I had enough money in retirement where I would just do YouTube full time, that's fine. But I would never want to depend on it solely for my only source of income, because again, my videos may be different, and there'd be more stress, and there'd be less free flowing, being myself. So, good question. D. Paula, has Sam showed you the bubbles yet? Oh, no, I haven't. But since I'm not going to be a strict parent tonight, I'll show you bubbles. I'm in that mood. Guys, these are bubbles. Strict parents give strict lessons. A fun parent gives you bubbles. I am the Bob Wells tonight, guys. Bubbles for everyone. You want to get in a van. You want to just do whatever. Totally irresponsible. Just go do it. I'm the free parent tonight, guys. Go do whatever. Go take a nap. Fuck it. Go ahead. Do whatever you want tonight, guys. I don't care. Back to these live comments. Oh, also, I got the Joe Biden filter. I am Joe Biden. Yes. I have a vaccine pass on my Samsung phone. Samsung just came out with a vaccine pass certification. I like it. I'm not going to lie about that. I tried to download it before I went live. Back to these live comments. Where was I at? Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Peyton Nolan's here. Hey, Peyton Nolan. Damn, we got a lot of comments coming in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Paula, I have 0 friends in real life these days. Well, Paula, we love you. We're your virtual friends. We respect you. We're certainly not your enemies, but we certainly don't want to be disingenuous. But yeah, I mean, if you want to classify it as a level of friendship, I would agree with that. But we just want to be honest with each other so we don't mislead each other. Payday. My man, what's up, brother? E-friends, yeah. Don't count because it's not physical. Well, I don't know if they don't count. Again, in addition to a side hustle and creativity, this does fill a level of a social aspect in my life. Now, again, I don't depend on it for all my interaction with people, but out of an hour of the day or whatever, it's fun. I enjoy it. Look, guys, I think you can tell, look, certainly I get frustrated. Certainly it's work to do anything consistently. But certainly, guys, I mean, you could tell who's engaged, who's doing something, so this can fulfill some social interaction, but it cannot fulfill all. You still have to do the work of your life, and you still have to interact with people on a physical level. But this is one dimension of intellect interaction that is healthy. It could be. And it could also be painful, just like a regular friendship. Paul, good to see you, Peyton on. Paul says, yeah, Peyton on heart emoji. Aaron, doing it full time means no multiple streams of revenue. At Ryan, willing to bet he'd never put all eggs in basket. True. Now, again, if I had my investments going and I've made a positive return for at least 3 years on my taxes, if I had enough in retirement funds, and if my YouTube had given me 5 years of sustainable income above $40,000, then I would say okay. But again, it goes back to the point. It would not be my sole source of income. It would just be a stream that, based on the data, there's a level of reliability, and based on my other financial metrics, there's a sustainability. But I certainly would no near in the future even consider quitting my job for it. And like I said, for me, my plan is, as long as I can work remote and I work in a healthy situation, I don't mind it. For me, that's fine. That's because that's all I've really ever wanted. That was my dream. So YouTube is just a side hustle. I enjoy it, but uh, I would have YouTube would have to really go viral, and I don't know if I'd ever want to depend on it. But that's just expanding more on it. Good job, Peyton Owen. Riverside County in the house. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to Riverside County. Love to you. Thank you. Paula. Aaron, do you have a YouTube channel at Aaron? Paula, you're in Riverside, Nolan. I guess that's California, right? I'm just in Bradbury. Yeah, that's got to be Cali people. Paula, by the foothills. Yeah, that's California. Peyton Nolan. From downtown Riverside, Corona. Corona Queens in the house. That's Paula. Do you like Riverside? Paula. I've been looking at land in Riverside, Nolan. I used to until I grew up. Paula. I do love Los Angeles though. Aaron. Fetishes begin in puberty, okay, and are associated with high pleasure and shame. Really? I'm trying to think. I don't know if I remember any high pleasure I don't know if I remember any shame with panties. I don't know. That's interesting. Paula. Actually, Sam, you were the first video I watched today. Well, thank you. From last night. Thank you. After my nap. Well, whatever makes you happy. Paula. Love it, Aaron. Twister. Sam, the Starbucks manager said she was going to send the background check today. Yeah, that's probably going to take at least a week to get all that finalized, at least. It takes like 4 months to get going on most jobs. Now, in today's time, it may take less than 4 weeks. But yeah, let's continue reading. He goes, it looks like she might have forgot. Well, like I say, give her a couple days and then follow up. Following up is a key component of getting things done. And he said, I understand she seems super busy. Still, I'm freaking out. Well, give her the proper time based on the feedback she gives you, but you do have to follow up if you don't hear back from a few days. Again, one job I got hired at, the guy was on a traveling trip, and I was waiting back 2 weeks after the second interview. I heard nothing. So I called him back. I said, hey, Ron, I was just calling to see. I thought my second interview went good. Do I have the job or am I not getting the job? And he goes, oh, Sam, I'm so glad you called me. I've been traveling around the country trying to fill all these positions. I totally forgot. Real story. And I often think like, damn, if I didn't call him back, man, it's like, but remember, what your problems are not someone else's problems. So you got to follow up within a reasonable time frame. You got to give people their space. You don't want to be too aggressive, but so good job, Twister. I think you're in there though. Christina, shut down the country. Yeah, that's what happens when you take a nap. It's hard to reopen. Paula, is that why I'm so kink, Aaron? Aaron, the shame becomes a taboo. I've seen that taboo sex, yeah, to that person and source of eroticism. Well, that would make sense psychologically. Okay. Paula says BDSM. Is that like the abusive porn? I see that. That's got to come from some type of an abuse, I would think. But again, I don't know. But I would think. Twister, I will text her either tomorrow or a day after. Yeah. I don't know what she told you. But yeah, give her at least a couple business days and then just follow up. Just at in a nice way. Mm-hmm. Aaron's laughing. Paula, no idea, but my guess is yes. Yeah, I would think so. Pat laughing. Good. Laughter's good for the soul. Paula, I'm more of a submissive type. Yeah, I saw that cartoon that was sexual. Like there was that you were like that Mickey mistress that you were dancing in front of all the demons. I saw that cartoon that you made. D. Only babies and the ill should take naps. I agree with that. Other than that, you're just plain lazy. I've been there. In my 20s, I took naps. So I understand it. Even when I stayed at a hotel earlier this year, I caught myself taking a nap a day or two. So I understand the seduction of the nap. And what I can tell you is, once you're seduced, no one respects you. As soon as they seduce you, they don't respect you. So don't let a nap seduce you. Paula's laughing. Good. Aaron. Validate everything was whatever makes you happy. Validate. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's a psychological thing that I guess I'm just pacifying psychologically things that I totally disagree with, but for the sake of not getting upset tonight, because I realize for some people, no matter how upset I get, not going to matter. And I really don't feel a genuine need to get upset tonight. You guys know if I feel a genuine need to get upset, I'll tell you straight up. So I always try to be true to the moment. Tonight, I just feel like, yeah, you want to be a psychopath? Whatever makes you happy. Paula, you are so correct, Aaron. She's a great social worker. A lot of people should follow up with her, but they don't. And that's why they suffer. Paula, I had to fire my gay assistant, Ozzy, since all he did was take naps. Yeah, you know, Paula. Very cool, Sam. Love to you. Charles, my man. We need the back scratcher, too. Damn it. My brother Charles is asking for a straight fire, okay? And I'm going to have to deliver the goods. Even though I told you I wasn't going to do it till I'm in Florida, tonight I'm the good parent. I'm not the strict parent. Or I'm the pacifying parent. I'm the parent that's going to let you have all your snacks tonight. All right. All you big chicks out there, I want you to go to your freezer, get all your desserts, okay? I want you to stay up all night long, okay? I want you to oversleep tomorrow. Then I want you to do barely nothing. I want you to take a nap. And I want you to do whatever you want. Why? Hey, guys, you want to destroy your life. Who am I to judge, okay? I'm just out here trying to back scratch myself. Guys, I got a back scratcher from the dollar store because I didn't want to depend on someone else to scratch my back, okay? So what does that tell us psychologically? I like to be by myself, okay? Because I got a back scratcher, I got a back groomer so I can shave my back by myself. And I want to tell you guys, I like hairy cooch. Now, does that tell us that I was traumatized by hairy cooch when I was young? I don't know, but Aaron says that may. So there's a lot of psychological warfare online. What am I trying to do, guys? I can only do so much. I'm only human. I can't save the entire universe, guys. All I can do is show up every day to the best I can. Charles, I read that. Thank you, brother. Peyton Nolan. Joe Bubbles Biden. Hey, Peyton Nolan, brother. You asked for the bubbles. You got it. Why? Tonight, guys, I'm giving the children everything they want. You want snacks? You want money? Hey, guys, bubbles. Okay. What do you want next, guys? Okay, you want to go to Great Adventure? Hop in, guys. We're going to Great Adventure. Bubbles for everyone. Guys, click that thumbs up. I'm going to go viral by giving everyone exactly what they want. I figured out the algorithm of success. I'm going to give everyone whatever you want. I'm Santa Claus, guys. Hey, you want to take a nap? Hey, whatever makes you happy. Hey, you want to quit your job? Hey, whatever makes you happy. Oh, you want to go back to your ex? Hey, whatever makes you happy. Tonight, I am the good parent, guys. I do whatever you want. You want to, hey, I don't care. Okay. So what I can tell you, guys, very positive tonight, guys. Very, very positive, okay? Let's stay positive. Okay. Oh, shit, I missed the super chat. Damn it, I don't have my right laptop up. Jack, forgive me, brother. $4.99. What's your plan to retire early and provide medical insurance before, good question, before 65? Pay for it myself. How? Budget for it. What is my anticipated cost for paying for my own health insurance? About $6,000 a year. $6,000 to $10,000 a year. So about $600 a month or $500 a month for a basic plan. I already did the research. If it varies on your income and where you live and what county you live in. Okay. But if you're going to make above $50,000, and for me to retire early, I'd want to have revenue coming in above $50,000. I'm not going to get a subsidy from Obamacare. So at the very low end, for a single person in good health around a middle age, I would pay around $500 a month. Okay. For a basic package. Okay. At the very high end, $700 a month. But I think I could do it for $500 a month. So I just budget for it. And so I have to have my revenue and my income and my sources of income at a place where I'm bringing in enough to pay for my housing expenses, to pay for my food, my gas, and my insurances. So I believe if I take home between $4,000 to $5,000, I could do that. $3,000 it'd be very close. $2,000, guys, that's like working for $15 an hour. I mean, that's the basic level. I mean, I can't do that. So, but if you're making $10, $15 an hour, you're going to get a subsidy from Obamacare. So I had some conservative lady from Florida. She told me, "Oh, I tried Obamacare, I couldn't afford it." Well, that's because you make too much money. If you make too much money, if you have too many assets, you don't get a subsidy. So I'm gonna be in that category if I retire early, that I'm making too much money. I'm not gonna get a subsidy. So I would just have to budget for it. Budget about $500 a month. I could do that. I could do that easy. A good question. Forgive me for being late on that super chat, brother. I'm working off just my phone. My laptop went dead. I'm on my backup. Hopefully I don't miss any of these comments. Um, Paula, seriously, the guy needed to hire an assistant to do his work. Yeah, Bob Wells got an assistant. Unstoppable Morgan got an assistant. Do I got an assistant? I ain't got shit. Why? I'm not going to put someone on a payroll, okay? I could do that. Now, if I ever got to the point where I need an assistant, my revenue, I got to be making over $250,000 a year. And, even then, I'm like, yo, what do I really need someone to do? I do my own laundry. I know how to organize shit. I know how to manage my time. I don't take naps. I don't need someone to handle, like, basic shit. Now, I may hire, like, my man Backslash, like, to do some merchandise shit, but I'm going to hire him on, like, an independent contractor thing. I'm not going to hire, like, someone to, like, to just stand around me with a back scratcher. Like, I'm not that lazy. Like, I know how to scratch my own back, Pay Denolan. Haha. D. Thanks for the bubbles. You got it. Everyone's getting what they want tonight. Paula. Love the bubbles. A lot of people like those bubbles. Early riser. Sam. If you went with a small RV and pull behind right by the beach, closed on it, then your Jeep dies shortly after. Good question. Would you buy a hybrid? Good question. Not to be negative. No, good question. But things happen. No, good question. Well, if I have my Jeep till 2025, then I would buy a hybrid. Why? Because by 2025, most cars are going to be hybrid. Not full electric, but hybrid or a plug-in. If my car died within the next 2 years, I'd probably have to buy another all-gasoline car. Why? Because hybrids you don't get a return on investment unless you have them for at least 7 years. And so I would get a Kia Soul. I don't want to spend over $25,000 for a new little small car, and I would get a Kia Soul. Hybrids now, most of them are going to be over $30,000 with the current cost of cars. So that would be the answer to that. Now, if I was full-time on the road, then I would consider a hybrid plug-in, probably a Kia Niro Soul, but they went up. They're almost 40 grand now. So, yeah, that's how I would handle it. Good question. Paula, that's all I need is virtual friends right now. Yeah, well, yeah, I hear that. I can understand where you're at. Paula, early riser. I was thinking about getting a tiny caravan thing so I can tow it with my Lincoln MKZ hybrid. Yeah, that's a nice SUV. I don't know the towing capacity on that, but I'm sure you can pull probably at least 3,000 pounds. My Jeep Renegade could pull 2,000 pounds. There's only a couple travel trailers I could pull with that. So if you could pull at least 3,000 pounds, you got a lot more options. 5,000 pounds, if you could pull 5,000 pounds, if you could tow 5,000 pounds, you good. You could definitely find a lot of travel trailers out there. But I don't want to tow something. Why? Because then I got to always have somewhere to park it. And unless I own an RV lot, I don't think I want to be towing around. Now, again, if you're willing to travel, you get the 1,000 Trails camping pass and you travel around. But I've been to a lot of those campgrounds. There's certain parts of South Florida I want to be. I don't want to just travel around, Christina, e-friends are awesome. I like that we have a good group. We love you, Christina. We appreciate you being part of Good Vibes. Paula, hybrids are the best. My Lincoln MKZ is beautiful and it still can reach 110 miles per hour. Damn, that's fast. What should you do? Whatever you want. Just wear your seatbelt. Paula, laughing. Paula, we certainly do, Christina. Hearts. D, back at you, Christina. Paula, your last video, Sam, reminded me of how I feel about settling down. I understand that you're a free spirit. Paula, I still find it hard to call them panties. Really? I call them knickers still. Oh, yeah, because you're from, like, Scotland or Europe. Yeah, they call their mom, and I guess they call their panties knickers. So that's different slang. D, I wish ESP was in the house. She may be in the background lurking. That's how she get down. Savat eating Dairy Queen. I see you, ESP. Savat. Hey, Sam, what's up, brother? Spent all day at the beach. I like that. Fishing. Hey, doing your thing. That's awesome. It was 82 blue sky. Well, brother, you getting me all hyped up, and I'm looking at the 10-day forecast. It's going to be nice in Southeast Florida when I get down there, brother. So I'll be with you soon, man. You keep it warm for me. Jack, thank you again, brother. It's a great question. Yeah, what would I do if I retire before Medicare? I would pay for my own health insurance. I would budget $500 a month. I can make that in a week's delivery worth of DoorDash. That's just one source of income. I can make that through other sources of income I have, and I believe I'd be able to do it. Good job. Pat, my partner told me I like a girl with muddy feet. Okay, well, yeah, you're into those feet. Whatever makes you happy. Pull it. He's talking about my last video on UPG Vlogs channel. That's my brand channel where you can see how crazy I really am. Yeah, that cartoon was a little demonic, but I didn't judge it. I just said that's what she do. Heart emoji for Jack. Paul's laughing good. Paul's laughing good. Cartoon Mark. Bubbles in the house, brother. We broke the back of Satan with those bubbles, man. Pull it. And my cat, Ruger, has a YouTube channel. Yeah, you got a lot of YouTube channels. Whatever makes you happy. Paul likes those bubbles. Paul, I don't have life insurance. My kid and getting a dime from me. All right, well, that's your personal business. Paula, I'll probably be dead by that age. I hear you. Paula, I need a personal assistant, though. I've got so much going on. You're very unorganized. Someone like you may benefit from a personal assistant, but they may rob you. That's the problem. Unorganized people, they do need other people to help them, but you got to be careful because a lot of people, they see like how unorganized you are, and that's when they start to scheme on you, Paula, my Lincoln MKZ is called a Slinky Linky. Yeah, that's pretty freaky, but whatever makes you happy. Paula, my car can only tow 1,000 pounds. That's nothing. That's like an e-bike. Flying Solo. Love my Kia Soul. Shout out to the Kia Soul. I love that car. I love it. Flying One Soul. Have you seen the new 2022 Kia emblem? That's just hot. Have had it for 11 years. Wow, really? 150 miles. Well, you got one of the original ones. Only one minor transmission issue. That's awesome. That's a South Korean made car. That's pretty awesome. Otherwise, it's been great. That's great to know. Wow, that's awesome. Good job, Paula. I must do my living in the car series. Whatever makes you happy. I'm not mad at you. Paula, Scotland originally. Oh, yeah. Stop getting your knickers in a twist. Yeah, I say panties. But whatever makes the camel toe happy, I'm not mad at you. Christina, I'm here, D. Love to you. Paula, is your Kia a hybrid Flying Solo? I wouldn't think so if it's 11 years old. Paul's laughing. Twister. Whatever makes you happy, Twister. You see me out here? Yeah, we're going to get a shirt with that on there. I'm going to hire Backsplash as an independent contractor. Guys, I got to get some more members once they see the replay on this. Why? Because they're going to say, fuck, I can tell them anything. Anything going to make them happy. And people like that. All right, guys, I'm the very loving parent tonight. Sometimes I got to be strict. But I know that I also got to be loving. And you guys know I'm loving. Do whatever you want. Okay, but don't bother me. And sometimes I got to give it to you raw. Why? Because remember, I'm not your parent. I don't have kids. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, that has other hustles. Some people call online personalities influencers. I'm really not trying to influence you guys. I don't read books like how to win people over. I don't do that shit. What I do, okay, is try to figure out how do I improve my life. Okay? And then what I do is I share how I improve my life. I don't take naps. And then you decide, do you want to take a nap? Do you want to have multiple sources of revenue? Do you want to take care of yourself, focus on self-care? Do you want to show up every day? Everyone gets to decide whatever they want to do. One Flying Solo. My Soul is one of the originals. Yeah. It's not a hybrid. Yep. Yeah, if it's 11 years old, I would definitely say that's true. Paula, love you all. And love you too, Sam. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys and girls, hour and 40 minutes. We did it again. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, you're happy as long as crypto's up. I understand that. And hey, I hope it goes up. I'm not shorting crypto. So Shout out to Jesse O, my first ever member. Shout out to everyone out there. Keep showing up. Love covers a multitude of sin. As far as parenting, there's no exact science. You can be completely loving. You can have one demon child and one blessing child. As far as if you don't have kids, you got a lot of luxury. If you got kids, you do what you got to do, but also you're going to have to eventually focus back on yourself and self-care, and your kids are going to have to figure out life. It's all we can do is go forward. Why? That's life. Aaron, we appreciate you. You've been awesome. Thank you for adding your voice to the channel. A lot of insights. We learned a lot about the about the fantasy stuff, but it's all love. Aaron, appreciate everything that you're sharing with us. We love you. Appreciate you. All right, guys and girls, thank you. Remember, if you're totally destitute, follow up with your social worker. Why? At least know your options. At least, okay? Pull up. Love you all in the chat. Love. You're amazing and special. Awesome. Love that. Appreciate that. Twister, good night. Twister, congratulations. Everyone out there, peace, love, and that's it. Period. Thank you.